Welcome back to Jacob's Toys 5-minute figure reviews. Please do like, share, subscribe and all of those things. All support to the channel is very much appreciated. So in this video we are taking a look at the Marvel Legends The Eternals MAKKARI figure, played of course by Lauren Ridloff. Now you may know of her from The Walking Dead. She played Connie in The Walking Dead for quite some time and is now going to play MAKKARI in Eternals. So a closer look at the figure. Her colour palette is made up of silver and red. She comes with two closed fist hands and the hands that she has on, and also an extra hand which I found out is a Build-A-Figure closed fist hand as well. So that's cool. So the Build-A-Figure actually has alternate hands as well. Now on the subject of hands, she comes with this cool kind of Spider-Man-esque hand, which I'm not quite sure why, because she is a speedster at the end of the day. Now just looking at the box, MAKKARI, it says here, MAKKARI uses her cosmically powered super speed to scout planets and is the only deaf Eternal. She is not affected by the sonic boom that accompanies her cosmic run-in. Now having a look at the actual head sculpt here, now it's got this little hairpiece that hangs over the shoulder, which is a shame because when you do turn her head, it obviously stands out like that, which is a shame, but it is a new head sculpt with a new hairpiece and obviously a new body mold as well. So she's fine when she's facing forward or slightly one way, and she's got some really nice detailing here on the arms as well, which I haven't seen on the others. Now in the comic books, MAKKARI actually is a male figure, and he does later on, when he is reborn, change sex to become a female. So I'm guessing that in the film they're just going to go straight in with her being a female character, which is absolutely fine. And as I said, she is a speedster, so that's what we're going to see her do. And if you actually watch the trailer, you actually see her speeding about, which is obviously going to come of some use in the plot of the film. Now if I just grab a couple of the other female Eternal figures just so that you can see how she sizes up, and she actually sizes up quite nicely here compared to these two. Now I am loving the colour palettes on these figures. They're all slightly different, they've all got a slightly different colour scheme, but they're all done in these really nice metallic finishes. So obviously MAKKARI is red and silver, which is different than some of the other female characters we've had. Now as I said, she does come with a Build-A-Figure piece, so if you're going to build the Gilgamesh figure, then you are going to need every single one of these, except for Icarus of course, but we covered that in another video. So obviously because she is a speedster, I want to get her into a pose that kind of works with her running. You know, in the comic books where they kind of draw them and you got one leg kind of bent and one leg out front as if they've just kind of run really fast and stopped and kind of slid in the sand or something. I'm going to see if I can get that kind of pose. I'm really confused as to why she's got this Spider-Man or Spider-Gwen shaped hand. It doesn't really work. It would have made more sense for her to have maybe like the fingers that we got with the recent Quicksilver hand, or even the flat hands as well. But I'm sure if there is any relevance to this hand, we will see it in the movie. But right now I'm a little bit baffled. Now she obviously has other strengths as well. She is an Eternal after all, so you know, all that kind of stuff like super strength, etc. But her main focus of power is super speed. Now it's interesting that they're making her deaf. Now I'm guessing that's obviously going to be part of the character development, but from what I remember, the character wasn't deaf in the comic books. Now if I am wrong, please put that down in the comments below, but I don't remember the character being deaf from when I read the comics that included the Eternals. But there we go. So as I said, MAKKARI was a male figure that turned into a female in a later reincarnation, and I'm guessing that they've just gone straight in with her being a female so that they can obviously have a better balanced team. As a figure, it's a really nice figure. I really like the design of the red and silver. Now the red doesn't look as metallic as some of the other figures. Here she is next to the Gilgamesh Build-A-Figure, just so you can see her scaling against a larger male figure. But yeah, as a figure, pretty decent. She was one of the ones that I wasn't overly excited about, just because the design didn't jump out of the box at me. But having got her out of the box and had a look at her properly, she is much better than I was expecting her to be. I'm really excited to see the film. I can't wait to see it, especially after going through all of these figures and seeing all of their costume designs in a bit better detail. And on that subject, I have reviewed the rest of the wave in the 5-minute figure format, so do go and check out my page if you want to have a look at any of the other figures, including the store exclusives and the deluxe Crow as well. So yeah, if you are enjoying the 5 minute figure reviews, then please do like, share and subscribe and all of those things. All support to the channel is very much appreciated as always. But that is my 5 minute figure roundup of the MAKKARI figure from the Marvel Legends Eternals wave. Definitely go and pick these figures up, you will not be disappointed. They're all pinless, they've all got these really nice metallic finishes, and they do represent the actors and actresses that play them pretty well. So yeah, apart from that little bit of hair that I mentioned earlier, there's not a huge amount to complain about this figure, so I'm really pleased. So yeah, thanks very much for watching.